Hello, welcome to another edition of AM Whiskey Reviews. I am your host, Ben Rosenthal. I am a bit under the weather today. I went to the doctor, and it seems that eating a glazed marble cruller and having to wash it down a fifth of Gilby's gin is contraindicated. That was the term he used, contraindicated. I don't really know what that means. I don't need five syllables coming out of the mouth of a paid professional. Just give it to me straight. Um, in any case, needless to say, I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it. I'm going to plow right through. I mean, in the 19th century, there was no better cure than some whiskey and a sliver of butter. I don't see why. Why not stop? Why not just go with a whole stick of butter? So that's what I've had this morning. I've had a stick of butter and a marble crawler. Um, and I'm looking forward to the fifth of gin, working my way up. Some of you may be wondering why why I have not spoken of my friend Ronnie Kurtenbach in some time. Well, once again, Ronnie Kurtenbach went off the grid, so to speak. He's only just returned. It turns out he woke up mid-flight on a plane to Lagos, Nigeria. Uh, we don't know how he got there. I mean, I don't know what's happened to airport security. I mean, after 20 years ago, if you were a 100-year-old woman, they were removing your corrective shoe and, peeling back the sole to see if there was plastic explosive in it. They throw the shoe at the woman and say, "Go, you're free." Like that was sort of how it was. And now you can just wake up mid-flight on a plane to Lagos, Nigeria. Now, once he got there, he found that he couldn't just get on a flight back. So he stayed, when in Lagos, I guess as the saying goes. And he ended up working on some kind of infrastructure job. It's something to do with an oil rig or housing for people who work on an oil rig. But he was found asleep on a support beam 300 feet above the ground. And Well, I mean, it just they found that actually um, he was of little use. They were going to put him in a diving bell because they figured that if anything, some rapid decompression might make him more alert. If anybody could use a dose of rapid decompression, 2,000 leagues below the sea, it would be Ronnie Kurtenbach, but that didn't work. The diving bell decompression exercise didn't work. It detached his liver, which I believe it happened years before anyway, but that was self-inflicted, obviously. But anyway, they sent him back. He's back, so I will bring him up again. Um, as to the paranormal experiment in you know conducting the spirit of Norman Mailer, that turned out to be even less popular than my boudoir series. People don't really want to hear Norman Mailer in the middle of a whiskey review. So I called in what my friend Wojtek said was a paranormal expert. He was a friend of his, okay, big lumbering guy, and he showed up. He kind of just lumbered around the house. He collided with some furniture. He kind of did what he called a sweep of the place. He opened a lot of cabinets. He was digging through the cabinets looking for something. And then he said, after being here for 3 days, the couch has to be dry cleaned. But he said the spirit is gone. He said, looks good. That's all I could make out was looks good. Otherwise, it was a lot of grunts. But Wojtek is good people, and any friend of Wojtek is a friend of mine. Today I am going to be reviewing a Japanese wine, not a sake, but a wine. And who knew they even did this? It's really like fascinating that. Wait a minute.
With the best aspect of the male brain, which is its modest accuracy.
Well, it looks like we have not gotten rid of paranormal Norman Mailer. Ghost Norman Mailer is back.
Profoundly latent homosexual in his own
Why
right,
do you do this?
Not my latent homosexuality.
What do you want from us? There's nothing for you on the temporal plane.
He had these wonderful images about the shell as a phallus.
I'm
and
really
I had a great deal
sorry.
of fun at the time I was writing it. I was thinking, oh, that shows how homosexual those generals are.
He's going on about,
So
I don't know
me,
what it is,
when I
but
was writing about Sergis
go,
O'Shaughnessy, he
go.
was a man of
Mailer
small
juice,
German
mailer
career.
juice, mailer juice.
God.
It worked. Mailer juice. Mailer, you say mailer juice 3 times, and it worked. Wow. Okay. All the answer to life's riddles are in the movies. Norman Mailer had 9 kids, so it sounds like mailer juice had a lot of pulp, if you know what I mean. But evidently, if I say mailer juice, ghost Norman Mailer will disappear. He will go back to the great literary convocation in the sky. I don't know where he goes, but in any case, all right. I drank this, and I think honestly they should stick to the deer semen that is sake. It's not bad. God, I don't understand what you get out of this. I don't understand what you get out of this. All right. Yeah. And somebody did write in and say, well, whatever happened to your Kunichiwa segment? You know, we were going to debut this, and this seems like a perfect choice as a, you know, to follow up on my Kunichiwa segment. But it turns out that that segment has been deemed even less popular than the boudoir episodes and the intrusion of ghost Norman Mailer. So just based on viewer feedback, Kunichiwa is kind of dead in the water. It's a stillborn idea, and you know, probably not the best form. But you know, maybe we can sneak it in here and there. You know, there's always you know, leave open, you know, leave open the possibility. So that's my review for the day. No pairings. Sorry to get sidetracked by yet another you know, manifestation of Norman Mailer, but it looks like we have the key to sending him back to the other side. Okay, over and out.